Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all, a Facebook friend of mine talked about how when he visited Las Vegas, he visited several marijuana dispensaries because he's never been to one. Right? He wanted to check it out, see what it looked like, and whatever else he wanted to do, that's his business or whatever. Right? But anyway, he basically was talking about the same issue that I have with the business of marijuana distribution now, because it is a business now, right? And at one point, it was vilified all across America, all across national news. It was vilified to sell weed. Weed distribution was just horrific, and it was a criminal offense. And they felt like it was a war on drugs, including marijuana. It was a war on drugs, seriously. And now that I see all these dispensaries being set up across America where you can just come and shop, everybody can come and shop and be, all in smiling and up in arms and all of that, I think about it. It's been so many brothers in the hood, black brothers in the hood, hoods that I lived in across America that's been locked up for weed charges. That's been had their lives ruined for weed charges, got out of prison eventually, but still on their record is marijuana distribution. Right? And they looked at, okay, you know what? I don't fool with you, man. You a drug pusher. I don't respect you. People looking at them like they don't even respect them at all because they got weed charges on their record. Meanwhile, I sit back and I see that a lot of white America have been reaping the rewards and benefits of the marijuana distribution business. Seriously, sitting back and looking at the extremely privileged reaping all the rewards and economic benefits off of something that a lot of young black men did in the hood that was vilified. They got sent to prison for many, many years. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is really crazy, man. Because I'm like, now, every marijuana sentence, every marijuana related sentence needs to be dropped, vacated, and brothers got to be sent home. And they got to get that taken off their record. Because now, it's just everybody just reaping all the rewards and benefits, and everybody, you can just they come in and setting up shop, and everybody can come and shop with them wherever across, not everywhere, but in many places across America, like California and Las Vegas. And I'm like, well, damn, really? You see how the game go? First they were telling us that's wrong for y'all to do. That's wrong. Y'all should never sell that. That's wrong. It's illegal. You're a criminal. Why could you sell that? Why could you sell that to your people? And then they turn around and sell marijuana, make it a business, right? Because look, I've never smoked marijuana a day in my life. Never have, never will, right? Drugs is just not for me. It's nothing that I've ever been into, nothing that I've had an urge to do or nothing. I'm just, no, right? But at the same time, it's like this. I know that weed hasn't had the effects on black people like crack and liquor and all that type of stuff has. And a lot of people use it. A whole lot of people use it, and it helps a lot of people with a lot of health related issues. A lot of health related issues. So I'm like this, right? If white America can set up shop and just sell it to everybody, what was wrong with the brothers doing it? What was wrong? Why were they vilified for it? It's ridiculous. So now I hope that every black brother gets out of prison for all the marijuana related charges. And I hope that they can educate themselves on the marijuana business. I've seen interviews with Al Harrington, a former NBA player. I really got a lot of respect for Al. Al, now he's definitely in the marijuana business. Got a company. I think he got stock in a company or something like that. He does. I can't really quote it off the top of my head, but I know he went on the Breakfast Club and talked about it and talked about what he's doing. He did several interviews talking about it with Chris Broussard, talking about how he got into the business of it and how now it was vilified for black people to do those type of things, and now they pushing black people aside and out the way. Right? And Al had to really, and they made it hard for him to do it. If he says, look, if I didn't have the money that I had from being a professional NBA player, I may have never gotten into this business or gotten the opportunity to do so. So he's like, I want to educate my people and give them an opportunity to get ends on this, which they need. For real, they definitely need that. Because I'm looking like, what the hell? Like, I'm looking at the extremely privileged, just I mean, setting up shop and just getting all the bread from it and just smiling, and I'm looking like, man, yo, like for real. The boys that I knew growing up, a lot of boys I knew growing up, or people that was around, not around me like that, but like that person that I knew had an uncle that got locked up for selling marijuana. They had a cousin that got locked up for selling marijuana, or a brother or something like that, and they was right one of my friends. I saw that happen to them, and I'm like, damn, they got out of prison, couldn't find no job. Nobody would hire them because they looking like, oh, nope, you sell weed, you sold drugs, I'm not respecting you. I don't got no respect for you. You're not coming into my establishment. It's not happening. And now you can get money off of it all type of ways, man. And it's like perfectly legal. It's not looked down upon. It's not looked at as like it doesn't have a negative connotation anymore. Everybody can say, people can say they have a dispensary and say it with a smile on their face. Say it with a smile on their face, talk about it on the radio, come give educational seminars about it, and in the same time, collect all the cash, collect all the dough. Meanwhile, a lot of black brothers got locked up, got their lives ruined for that. Now you can say, well, yeah, the black brothers knew what they was getting into before when they started selling drugs. That's true, but at the same time, if it's legal to sell it now and it's legal to gain profit from it, for real, you gain revenue from it? Like, come on now. Nah, man, take them charges away from them brothers, get it off of their records. And I hope my black brothers can get themselves in the business and educate themselves on the business and find a way in the business, man. I hope brothers like Al Harrington can get them in there too. For real, for real. And I'm speaking on my black brothers because I grew up in all black neighborhoods. So I seen it happen to all the black people a lot of black people in my communities in the hoods across Chicago, Illinois. I saw it happen to them. I saw them, had their lives ruined, get sent away for some years, come back and couldn't even adjust to society because they had that record. They had that on their record. Couldn't do nothing with it, man. They was labeled an ex-con for the distribution of marijuana, and now they looked at it as like, you're a bad guy, you're a bad person, and now your life is over. Either you can go back to selling this illegal stuff, or you can do something else that's illegal and find yourself doing worse time. Which the recidivation rate comes into play. Recidivation. Recidivation. I think that's how you say it. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, man, yeah, man, I saw that. I'm like, man, people just go and set up dispensaries across America. And that's what my Facebook friend was saying. He was making the same point I'm making. And I'm like, man, I always thought about that. Like, damn, like now, selling weed is a business now. Like, it is a business where guys can come in to have a seminar with a suit and tie on and sit and talk about it with a smile, have their legs kicked up, where you had black brothers running from the police every day in the hood for selling weed, running from the police doing this sneaky and all of that type of stuff. Again, I don't take no drugs. I never taken any drugs a day in my life. Never have, never will. That's not what I do, but at the same time, if you got people that are going to indulge in it, you got people that have sold it, and other people are selling it now, and they not in prison getting locked up and all of that, like, and they don't got that on their record, take that off them boys' record, release them out of prison. And I'm hoping that other black brothers that's in the business, like Steven Jackson and Al Harrington, can open up doors for some black brothers to get into the business without making it so hard for them. Because I saw they tried to make it so hard for Al Harrington to do. And Al has made millions in the league. Millions. And they tried to give him hell. So you can imagine the brother that really got like a couple $1,000. Oh, no. They ain't going to fool with you. They not going to fool with you at all. So I'm hoping that people like Al Harrington, and Steven Jackson, I don't know if Matt Barnes has some type of stake in the business either. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that that all those brothers can help, young brothers find a way into the business and, make some lucrative funds off of it, man. Because, they had everything snatched from them, and they had years taken away from their life for something that is perfectly legal now and talked about with a positive connotation after it was negative for so many years, man. That's all I had to say, man. Machiavelli Mills TV. Peace.